Hey guys, what's up? Today we're going to be taking a little look at the LEGO Mos Eisley Cantina Smart Brick Compatible set. This is compatible, does not come with any smart bricks, so if you do want the smart brick play feature, you do have to buy another set which includes the smart brick, which probably the cheapest option would be the Darth Vader's TIE Advanced. Anyway, this set comes with 666 pieces. It's aimed at ages 8+, and let's take a quick look at the box. So here at the front of the box, you can see over here we have the information about it. It's set number 75425. It's got a nice background. I like that they're slightly going back to this kind of background, although I wish it was slightly more realistic like they used to do in their boxes. Then we have 3 minifigures, well 5 if you include all of these smart play figures. We have Sand Trooper, band member, and another band member. And then the smart play figures are Greedo and Obi-Wan Kenobi. It's a little bit annoying that they didn't include the Han Solo figure because it's the Cantina and they've got Greedo. But you know, that's Lego, they chose to do that. And I've got plenty of Han Solos to put with this set. Anyway, we'll get more into the figures when we open the set up. As you can see, it is smart play compatible, but does not come with a smart brick. It is not included. Take a look at the back of the box. You can see, then again, it says it's not included. Then over here we have a few of the play features. It's I don't like that it's advertising the play features for the smart brick because it's not doesn't come with a smart brick. However, you can also see some of the normal play features there, like that door and all of that. And I do think that's a pretty nice brick built thing there. Anyway, let's get into the build. Empty that out. Oh, comes with paper bags, which is nice. 5 bags and a little packet for the instruction manuals, which I will open up. There we go. Oh, there's multiple instruction manuals. 4 instruction manuals. Is that one? Oh, also comes with that. So 3, 4, 3, 1. That's a very small stick sheet. There's 5 instruction manuals, as you can see there. So here are all of the bags and instruction manuals. As you can see, it's a good set to build with your friends and family, as you can build the separate modules. Anyway, I'm going to get into the build and I'll see you in the in-depth of the review. So here it is, guys. Fully completed. Let's start by having a quick look at the minifigure lineup. So first up we have the Sand Trooper figure. This figure is very cool. It has lots of printing. It's got the printing of the sand on it, as you can see. It is the normal Stormtrooper type of print, apart from the fact that it's got the sand all over it. It does not have any arm printing, but it has got back printing, which is good as usual, and it's even got the sand on the back. It's got double molded legs. As you can see, it's got the printing on both parts of the legs, but nothing on the sides, unfortunately. Next up we have both band members from the Cantina band. They're both exactly the same, except the instruments they're holding are slightly different for each one. And then we have the 2 smart brick figures, the smart play figures, I guess. First up we have Greedo. I've not had a Greedo figure yet, so I guess it's the first one to my collection. And it's also not a normal figure because you can't take it apart, as it's smart play compatible. So you can take the head off, but apart from that, it's all one thing. It's got pretty good printing. I'm not that fond of the thing on the back. I'd rather it didn't have that on the back. But you know, it's a compromise. And then finally we have the smart play Obi-Wan Kenobi, which looks like a normal Obi-Wan Kenobi from the front, and then the only difference is when you turn it around, it has that smart brick logo there, which means that you can make noises with it if you have a smart brick. But again, as I said, this set does not come with a smart brick, so you cannot use these two smart brick compatible figures, and there are a few other play features in this set which require smart bricks, but we'll get into that in the further in-depth of the review. So again, that's another, you know, thing with the set which you might have to think before buying, that it does not come with smart bricks. So but it does come with these two smart brick figures. So if you'd like to collect the smart brick figures and you already have a smart brick, then I guess these two figures are good for that collection. Anyway, let's get into the rest of the review. So first up over here we have this dewback. As you can see, it's got, if you put it down, it's usually going to land normally like that, and it's got printed eyes, as you can see, on both sides, and that is where you can put a smart brick, so you can, it makes noises and stuff, you make it walk. Anyway, now on to the rest of the build. As you can see, we'll start over here. This is the area with Greedo and Han Solo with the duel or standoff. Although in the instructions it shows Obi-Wan or one of the band members sitting there. So, but I would put Greedo in there, as I'm pretty sure it is on this side. But it does not come with Han Solo, which is really unfortunate, because then you can't recreate that scene. Which just feels like that is the recreation of that scene, but it just doesn't come with Han Solo. Only Greedo, you got half of it, and you just don't have Han Solo. So I think that's a bit of a disappointment there with Lego. Also, on this roof, we do have this little moisturizer. Moisture farm type thing device on the roof. I don't know what that is. It's not very large, but it's good that they got that little detail in there. We've also got little details like that mug on the table there, a few windows going out the back. When you turn it around, you can see there is a little space for the dewback to drink some water, as you can see. Moving on, we have the entryway or the doorway, which we have a little guard entry droid there, a little keypad to get in or out. I mean, I was a bit confused because it looks like the front of the door, but I guess it's the back. Lift that up and down, you've got a decent amount of space, but it's not going to stay if you lift it up. You just got to take it out fully and put it down somewhere. So I keep that closed. If you turn that around, there is a no droids sign there, as you can see. And the back of the door isn't very well designed there, but they did the best that they could with that. Also, it's all connected by hinges, so you can have it at any angle that you wish, or you can just take them apart. Next up, we have the bar part of the cantina, and I think with the limitations that had the piece count and price, I think this bar is alright for those limitations. They've got a lot of the design details that they wanted to get in there. They've got a little menu on the wall there with blue milk and a few fruit and some juices. Then you can see there's a basket full of fruit there. We have a blue milk with dark blue, which I think is for the smart play features. We have a little drink on the side here, and another blue milk. There it is, the blue milk with printing there. You can see, I think it's a bantha there on the printing, or whatever the blue milk comes from. And then there's one with a design and one without a design over there. We also have a torch on the wall, which kind of reminds me of Minecraft. And then over here we have the first, well not the first, but a play feature, which is you can put a few foods and stuff in there. I know that it is also smart brick compatible, so you can put a smart brick there as well, and it will make noises and make lights and stuff. And it's just this lever on the back like that, and you do that and it turns. Finally, the final section over here is the musician place, I guess. You can pop your musicians on there. One can play with saxophone, and the other can play with whatever instrument that is. I think it's a made up one. We have a boom box here in the middle. You can do that, and you can put one figure there to sing something. So at the moment we have Obi-Wan singing, which is a little unrealistic, but it's I guess it's a good play feature for kids. You can also put a sand trooper on the dewback like so. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for the in-depth of the review. Let's get into the end section of the review. So, you may be wondering, what are my final thoughts on this set, and do I recommend it? Do I think it's a good set for the price? Well, if I look at price per piece ratio, 666 pieces, I mean, I got this on Amazon for about £50, but you can get it on Lego store for around 60, I think, around £60. But that's a good price for the 666 pieces, because you get sets nowadays which are 800 pieces, only 200 pieces more, and they're like £150, which is absolutely insane. So this is a great set for price per piece ratio. However, they are advertising the smart bricks with this set, which I think is not a very good play, because it does not come with a smart brick. So it's just basically false advertising. I know it says it doesn't come with one, but like, why would you make a smart brick set that doesn't come with a smart brick? It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But I guess if you have another smart brick set, which I don't, so I don't own a smart brick, so I cannot use one. But if you do own another smart brick set, you can use all the play features in the set, but unfortunately I can't use all the play features in the set, so I can't fully show off everything this set can do in this review. But I've shown all the play features that I know that I can do without the smart brick, and I do think this is one of the highlights of this set. This little do back here is one of my favourite parts of the set. Definitely a highlight for me, because I just love this little buildable little do back, and this can stay on my desk because that's a very nice thing. But the other part of it, I mean, it's not really a display piece, it's definitely for play. You can display it, but I don't have a lot of shelf space, so I might split up the different sections and place them apart. I know that seems like a bit of a crime, because it's a cantina, you got to keep it all together, but I mean, I can't. If you could find any shelf space for me, then fine, but unfortunately I don't have any shelf space. So I mean, I think this is definitely recommended for younger people, as it says 8+. Definitely recommended for those who want to play, but I just don't agree with the fact that if it's recommended for people who want to play with it, why not include the smart brick? Because that's going to be the main play function. That's what they're doing with most of the advertising for this. As you can see, the play features that they advertise on the box include smart bricks. Give them the smart brick. I mean, I'm not that fond of the smart brick, but this was probably my favourite of the smart brick sets, even though it doesn't include the smart brick, because it looks the best of all of them, and it's the best price per piece, and it's got, you know, for most pieces, the best figures. Although I still wish that they had included a Han Solo figure. They do need to include a Han Solo figure. I will definitely be placing a Han Solo figure with this if I do display it, because I need that. But anyway, if you're looking for just a nice set to build that's not too expensive, also I do recommend going on Amazon, looking for it, because there are some great prices on Amazon, or pretty much anywhere else you can find it. There will be good prices other than on Lego, but also there are 2x points on Lego, so if you want some good ways to get some quick points, then buy this on the Lego store. It's a nice build. It's a fun play experience, because it comes with 5 instruction booklets, which I found a little bit wasted on me, because I don't need 5, I just really needed 1. But I mean, there's one for each of the sections, as you can see. I mean, even one for just the doorway. But I mean, I guess it is aimed at kids, so they usually build it with family and friends. So I guess you can build each individual section, because each bag corresponds with one of these. So this is for bag 5, as you can see. They correspond, so you can build it all in a big group. Anyway, let me know what you guys think of the set in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.